factor 8x squared minus 10x minus 3. So the first thing we want to do is draw parentheses, since we're dealing with a variable squared, and we're going to list x as our first term. Now, because we're working with a number in front of it, we're going to list 8 in front of one of the terms. Now 8 is a multiple of 2 and 4. So a possible solution could be 4 and 2. So we're going to have our x is 4 and 2. So we're going to list 4 and 2 in front of our terms. So these are two possible solutions. So now we need to find multiples of negative 3. So that's 3 and 1. So now we're going to try various combinations of these factors. So for 8x, we're going to have 8x plus 3 minus 1. And we're going to have our reverse, which is 8x minus 3 and x plus 1. So for our for x, we're going to have 4x plus 3 minus 1, and we're going to have 4x minus 1 minus 3 plus 1. So now we're also going to do reverses. So we're going to have 8x plus 1 times x minus 3. And we're going to have 8x minus 1 times x plus 3. So instead of writing the 3 here, we're going to write it here. And instead of writing the 1 here, we're going to write it here. So we're going to do the same for our other factor, 4x plus 1, 2x minus 3. Here we're going to have 4x minus 1 times 2x plus 3. Notice that our last terms equal our last term. So now we're going to get the sum of the outside and inside terms. So when we do that, we get 8x, negative 8x, plus 3x equals negative 5x. So we want to find a term that equals our middle term of negative 10x. So now here we have 8x minus 3x equals 5x. So now here we have 8x times 3 is 24x plus 1x equals 25x. So here we have negative 24x plus 1 is 23x. So now here we have 24x minus 1 equals negative 23x. So now here we have negative 4x plus 5x equals 1x. For here we have 4x minus 6x. This should be, for our top one, should be 6x. So this should be 2x. So this equals negative 2x. So for our third one, we have negative 12x plus 2x equals negative 10x. So this matches our middle term of negative 10. So this means that our multiples are plus 1 and negative 3. So here we're going to write plus 1 and negative 3. So here's our answer. 4x plus 1 times 2x minus 3.